y'all, welcome back to Ascending with Ashley. I'm Ashley. I'm in the process of making animal food. I was buying shredded chicken, so I've got 9, 10, 11. I've got 11 animals that are mine, and then I'm taking care of a mom and babies, which is 3, but then there's like a bunch of other random cats too. So I'm taking care of about like 20 animals. So what I'm making, I was buying shredded chicken from the grocery store. I'm a vegetarian. I don't like fucking with meat. But what I've done now is I got chicken breasts from the grocery store, threw them in the crock pot with a thing of broth and some water. And they just got done. So I just shredded my chicken up a little bit. So there's my chicken. It's a lot. It's probably, I would say, about the same or more. I usually get more than 2 breasts, but these breasts were huge. Those aren't real chickens. And so what I'm doing right now is saving the broth as well. And I'm using recycled one. I've been giving the mom that I'm taking care of out in the alley is pregnant again. I was gonna get her fixed, but I just noticed the other day that she's fucking pregnant. So I've been giving them broth. I've been giving the dogs some broth too, but I was all out. So I'm just putting it in here right now. And then I also have been giving the dogs hot dogs because they're relatively cheap. And Niall likes them sometimes. So it's become something we buy. So I just wanted to share. So for all of this will feed all of those animals. I do some Jesus shit over here, like, you know, when he had like the 2 loaves and he like fed all those people. It's kind of what we do over here. They don't get like a huge serving, but they do all get a little bit of something. And then the broth helps too. So this broth, last time I made it, it filled up a kombucha bottle, a wine bottle, and one of these mason jars. And so that's all we have. It has those like little pieces in it, which is good. So I'm not gonna give anyone broth today because it's super hot, but I will, especially in the summer. It's just kind of a nice refreshing thing, especially if you have any pregnant animals. I'm really trying to get her fixed, but I don't have the money for it. Plus she moves so fast. So anyway, it's feeding time over here. I have probably half a kombucha bottle left to fill up. Remember, you can recycle shit. But yeah, I just wanted to share. So all of that, the shredded chicken that I was buying was like $18 to $23. It's like 8 something a pound, I think. So the 2 breasts that I bought today was $13, and it's just been on the crock pot all day. I already had the broth. It's actually veggie stock broth that I had. I do usually get chicken broth, but I forgot. At one point I was adding rice and veggies, but inflation, man, what? And plus, since we've taken in all these other animals, I'm just making sure everyone gets a little taste of meat. Everyone gets a small serving a day. So just wanted to share. I just started doing this with the broth because I was making it with rice before. And then after I stopped doing that, I got the shredded stuff. So now that we have this broth and then I add like the same amount of water, it's really good for these babies. So yeah, another thing I do is buy some sliced turkey. Mr. Hootie is my cat from Pasadena. You want to meet him? He's grumpy because he wants his tuna. But Mr. Hootie is from Pasadena. He's our only, it's him. He's like 15. Oh, don't hiss at me. Anyway, the only thing he'll eat, well, he'll eat chicken, but he's a tuna buddy. And I don't know if you've seen these tuna prices. And like I said, he's from Pasadena. He's bougie. That's the cat that when I got him, I was in LA and I was on the bus, and right when we were leaving the shelter, we were in like downtown LA, and he escaped from the carrier, and then I had to carry him home. You saw how big he is. Like holding like, oh my god, it was so much. But yeah, he's loyal. He's inside, outside. But he's old. So anyway, alright. Looking at me like, bitch, shut the fuck up. Okay.